Happy Black Friday. I just got done in Menards. I got my Christmas tree. This is actually, I got this for 34 bucks. Believe it or not, a 6.5 foot Christmas tree. And it's blue, which is my favorite color. I saw another one for 34 bucks that was about like a 4 foot, and I saw this little, I think this is a 6.5 foot, it says, or something like that. I don't think it's 6.5 foot, but I don't know how they measure these, but it was a little bit bigger than the other one. But I got a price on it, and it said, oh, out of stock first. Well, that's strange. You're holding it. So then I got a price on it, and it was actually a really good deal. Got to find my truck here. So I'm doing a little bit of late Black Friday shopping. It's actually only 5:30 here, and it's already pitch black out. And I got to go to potentially somewhere to eat yet, and the liquor store. Of course, I'm locking the truck up here. Of course, it's an 04 too. Got a manual key. So I got to put gas in this thing yet, and then move on to getting something to eat, and then probably after that, liquor store. It's cold out too, but I had to make a quick TikTok about that. I also got some stuff from Tyson's. I got some pants and a good deal on some tools I couldn't resist. Thing is about these retail stores, you gotta watch it anymore because they hike the prices up anymore, and then they put it back down to regular price and then call it a Black Friday special, which 90% of which basically all the time when they do that, it's not a Black Friday deal. You know, like same with I noticed that with the vacuum cleaners this year. I went to look at the vacuum cleaner section, and some of the vacuum cleaners were actually more expensive than their normal price. Now that's not only just here. I did a bunch of online stuff, and some of them, like Dyson, had some good deals, and Hoover had a couple decent deals, but a lot of them were either marked higher than they normally are, and they called it a Black Friday special, or they were marked at regular price, like they were marked higher up than they were marked down to their regular price. Don't worry, I'm not filming and driving them in the parking lot, but I'm gonna hop back on with you guys after I get something to eat, and then next, probably after I go and get gas, then it'll be eats, then it will be time to go to the liquor store and get the hell out of Mason City. In and out. So I just got done in Mills, got a shirt, got some glass cleaner, got my 4 cents off of my fuel. Now I'm ready to just fill up on my gas, go over to Chick-fil-A to probably eat, or just get it to go, and then liquor store and hop on the way to get home. I always forget this is like a, I wish I had clickable buttons for this truck, but, and of course knowing me, I went to the vacuum section. Vacuum section there actually had 2 decent deals on the Sharks. They had a Shark Steam Mop, which was on sale for $100, which for the spin steam spray mop thing, whatever it's, the Shark spray spin mop thing, that's actually a pretty decent deal at $100. And they had another Shark. It was a Navigator, which was on sale for $100, which that's a decent deal for a Shark. That's all I would spend on a Shark, honestly. That's probably why it was sold out, because that's all you need to spend on a Shark, because it's literally a disposable piece of shit. So even that is probably a bit excessive. But in today's world of inflation, a couple years ago, $100 a couple years ago probably would have been about 75 or 80 bucks, probably a little less. So with the world of inflation, that's not too bad. But without how tight money is, I can't see somebody why you would want to buy a shark. They're just total complete junk and just don't last. Worth a shit. But don't worry, I'm not filming and driving. That was through the parking lot, right over to the gas station here. I know it's technically filming and driving, but hey, I have an excuse. I'm trying to update y'all on stuff. So, next thing will be Chick-fil-A, liquor store, home. Cut it off for the night. It's enough spending. I don't like to spend a lot on Black Friday. I probably spend close to $100, $200, not even filling up the truck. But hey, some people spend like $400 or $500, and that's just way too much money for me to spend on them. You know, I like the deals, but you sometimes gotta watch out. But hey, to each their own. Well, I went to Hy-Vee West, and I went to Chick-fil-A. I didn't film that because it was too crazy in that parking lot, and it was too crazy with that damn Chick-fil-A to be filming. Probably because Milton was fucking crazy. But for those of you that knew me from the nursing home, that knew me from my first job, Hy-Vee, I said Hy-Vee West was of the devil, and I would never, ever, 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 ever come back into this store because my first ex-girlfriend actually broke my heart, which is a long, long story, which shouldn't even be mentioning after almost 4 years now. Broke my heart back in 2020, and I said I would never be back here. And a couple months ago, my dad did a change order thing or some shit and couldn't figure it out because he can't figure out technology sometimes, and asked for my help and kind of insisted on it. So I came in here and I'm like, wow, I haven't been here in almost 4 years. Tonight I was like debating whether or not I wanted to go in there, and someone in the back of my mind was like, Noah, part of moving on with your great life that you have now, you got a new career, you've got new everything. This is the one thing holding you back from one of the things in your life, holding you back from finding true love and moving on with your life. You need to go in there. You just need to be a man, not freaking whine about it, not feel whiny about it, and just go in there. So I actually went in there, and for the first time in almost 4 years, I walked throughout a good chunk of that store, and I'm probably going to start going back in there. You know, if I'm on this side of town and need to go something at Hy-Vee, I'll go into that Hy-Vee. It's time to move on, you know. I've got a totally new career, totally change that I would have never ever expected in my life, that I'm very thankful for. And part of moving on is forgetting about your past. You can't change things in the past. Part of moving on is going to be you being a true man and doing the right thing. And that was the right thing to do, was to move on with my life. But I'll see y'all when I get home. I probably won't even film that. I might cut the TikTok off here, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to cut it off here. Like, subscribe for YouTube, and like the TikTok.